with two very special young men, Blake and Caleb Sosnawitz. And we are so excited to have you both here and talk about the tree of life and the intention stick and how you use it in your life and how it's impacted your life. And Blake, I know you were just saying you're going to be 14 in November, and Caleb,
October.
Oh, in October.
Get it right.
I know. And Caleb, you are 9.
Yeah.
Right now. I love it. And how we got to meet. Your dad and I went to school together in college, and I've known your mom and Marla, and we become very close friends. We actually say family. And we are so excited not only to share both of your stories, but to share something special, what you're doing for children in Haiti, and all the beautiful blessings that you and Caleb and your mom and dad do for so many others. So Blake and Caleb, this is the world. This is Blake and Caleb.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Hi, and tell us a little bit. Well, I'll share a little bit with everyone watching right now. So last year we were invited to Blake's bar mitzvah, and we got Blake and Caleb very special Tree of Life intention sticks, and we did a very special gathering at your house with all of your families. I think there had to have been probably close to 50 people over that morning, right? On Sunday after your bar mitzvah. And I'm going to let you share that story or that experience, because it was so beautiful and there was so much love. And the entire room, as we all stood up and held hands and we did the blessings for you, Blake, and for you, Caleb, we were one. And there was so much love that morning. So I'm going to let you share a little bit about you right now.
Yeah, so I thought that it was really cool. We were all like in the living room. Everybody was just holding hands. It was like we were all just like one family almost. And it just like felt really good when you just like put the intention stick around me, because it just felt like it was just so cool just to like have like something just to like remember my bar mitzvah from. And I also really liked how it's like inside there was like inside like the box there was like the intentions like all in like a row, so you could really just like take time and just pick from it and put it in to the intention stick. Yes. So I really liked how you could really see everything that you wanted to pick like that.
Oh, that is, thank you for sharing that with us, because that's so beautiful to hear, and what you just said, to remember such a beautiful and blessed weekend with the memory of the intention stick and your bar mitzvah is so special. And I can't wait, because I don't.
Well, and Caleb got one too.
Caleb got one with you that same day. Yes.
And you were really connected and united as a family, right? Yes, as brothers.
Now, Caleb, does your big brother give you a hard time sometimes?
A lot.
And you know what, why we're talking about that moment when we were all holding hands, and then we did those beautiful blessings for not just you both, but for the whole family that was there. What did you feel like? What were you experiencing at that time?
I was experiencing a lot of happiness in the room, and everybody was happy for Blake. And when we were all holding hands, it just felt really good, and that experience was really nice.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. That is so beautiful, Blake. And you know, sometimes, yes, as it was Blake's beautiful weekend and the celebration of everything he had worked so hard for, but how wonderful is that we got to experience those blessings together, right, as a family, and everyone celebrating everyone there. And it wasn't just about Blake, it was about family and bringing us all together, and it was so special. And thank you both for sharing that. And Blake, I'm going to go back to you, and Marla can chime in as well. But Blake, what intentions at that moment did you choose to place inside your intention stick, and why?
At that moment, it was just like I had like a lot of joy and just like happiness. So for my first one, I picked laughter and joy, just because it's just fun to have like a good time with the family, and especially because like all of my family was there on that day, and we were able to just finish my bar mitzvah and just party at the house and also party at my party. Or
Yes. And that was so much fun, by the way. We had an incredible time. What was your second intention?
The other one that I did was believe, because I just feel like if you're like having like a hard time with something, like I know that my like second aliyah was like really difficult for me, and my tutor just kept on pushing me and making me believe that I could just finish it, and on that day I was able to just do it perfectly, so it just like felt really good after.
That
so powerful.
That is so powerful. And did you choose a third intention?
Yeah, my final one was inspire, because I mean it works perfectly with the High Tops for Haiti thing, because it just inspires people to donate shoes and just everything for the children of Haiti, because I mean it just feels good to know that people are like behind you, just like helping you inspire even more people and just support everybody.
Wow, Blake, that is amazing. And can you touch on High Tops for Haiti? So because people who are listening right now may not know what that is.
Wait, well, I wanna come back to that, because I wanted to see also at that same time what Caleb chose, what intentions you chose at the same time.
I chose faith because I wish there was more faith in the world, because I just want more faith in the world. And
Yes.
I also chose spiritual because I just felt like at that moment
Say what you think.
I just thought at that moment it was just very strong.
That's beautiful.
And I also chose happiness because there's a lot of happiness in the world, and I just wanted to put that in my necklace.
Right, to remind you. I remember, Caleb, I remember exactly when you chose your words. You knew exactly. I've never seen anyone know exactly what intentions they wanted. You know, most people have to look at the words and really consider what they want. And you went right to it. It was amazing. Yeah, it just came through you. Really, you were very intuitive and knew exactly what needed to be, right?
I was like, I don't know if I want this one or this one.
Exactly.
That goes on a lot, by the way, because a lot goes through our minds, and a lot of adults say to Marla and I, can we put them all in? Because they don't know what to choose. And we say, if you put them all in, your head may explode, because the intentions are very powerful, right? They have so many more meanings than just that one intention. And I just, before we go into High Tops for Haiti, I wanted to touch and sort of go over what Blake had, what he chose for his beautiful words, and read again the first one you chose again.
Laughter and joy.
Yes, because we want to enjoy life and be happy and laugh and be silly, right? And be the kids, even as adults. We need to be kids again, right? We don't need to grow up even though, yes, things are serious and we have to take responsibilities, but it should never take us out of that happiness and joy. And I love that you saw that. So I just wanted to share, because that's what was coming from your heart, that happiness, that laughter, that joy that you always put out.
Yeah.
And tell me your second word.
The second one that I chose was believe. Yeah.
And that is so powerful. Not only did you share with your tutor and your second Aaliyah that you needed to believe in yourself, that you knew you were going to achieve it and you were going to just nail it and it was going to be perfect. And that's how you are living your life. You're believing everything that you're talking about and everything that you're feeling. And it's so important, because if we don't believe what we do, then it's just a word, right? There's no feeling to it. And it's the same thing if we're reading prayers, that if we're just reading words, they're just words. But as you said in your Aliyah, you believed them, you felt those words. And that's what our heart and soul puts up to God or the universe, and it's felt. So that's so beautiful. And I love your third one. And tell me again, I already know, but inspire in spirit. It is so beautiful, because that's what's going to lead us into what you're doing for so many beautiful children in Haiti right now, which is called High Top for Haiti. And I'm going to let you talk about it, because you are already inspiring so many, not just friends your own age, but children that are going to see this, and adults that, oh my goodness, I can be doing this too. Because even the adults can be a little lost, right? And they sometimes do not know what they need to do, and little things, and this isn't little, but to inspire someone else, it's the most beautiful gift you can give this world. And I want you to talk about now this beautiful sort of leading up to High Tops for Haiti, and oh my goodness, this beautiful organization called Chances for Children. Chances. It's so beautiful, and I get so emotional, but I want to hear what you and your parents and Caleb are doing for this incredible cause.
Yeah, so I came up with High Tops for Haiti because of my brother, Caleb, who's adopted from Haiti. And I also kind of infused my love of sports. So it was high tops, which is basketball. So I wanted to make it two of my favorite things, sort of. So that's how I came up with the name High Tops for Haiti. And I've also seen pictures of all the children of Haiti, and even my brother when he was younger. And many of them are either have torn shoes or even no shoes at all. So I wanted to make a difference that can really help them at that moment. So right when they get the shoe into Haiti, they're able to just put them on, where other things might take time to make happen. So that's why I want to do High Tops for Haiti. And yeah.
and I'll let you touch on it, because I'm just beaming.
First of all,
yes,
look what I have.
Yeah.
High Tops for Haiti.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do you go about talk a little bit how you go about collecting the high tops or the shoes,
or
in general. So if people that are watching right now want to contribute and help you with the shoes, tell them how they can help you or how you handle that.
So this year was definitely different than last year, obviously, because of what's going on. But last year, me and Caleb would go door to door in our neighborhood, and we would collect some of the shoes. And I also went to one of my friends' neighborhood, Sam Novak, and we went through his neighborhood also to collect shoes. And there was a lot of people that really just wanted to just give shoes. And there was even one person in my friend's neighborhood that actually gave 13 pairs.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey.
Just crazy.
13.
I know, what are the chances of that?
So Blake, tell us what kind of shoes do they need to be?
So last year we did like athletic shoes that were slightly used or even new, but we got some feedback around that, and they said that flip-flops and Crocs are great also, and even sandals. So this year we're just doing like any type of shoes.
And
awesome.
and are you looking for certain sizes? Are you looking for boys and girls?
Boys and girls, any sizes, all of that is cool. I mean, as long as they're just shoes and you're able to walk around in them, they work.
Oh, right. So in other words, they can be used or they can be, slightly worn, right? They don't have to be brand new is what you mean, correct? Okay.
We will like take any shoes except for if they're like, there's like a hole in it or something.
Right. We just don't want them with holes. Yes.
No.
And Caleb, I know you're helping too with all of this. And do you go around collecting the shoes as well?
Yeah. So as Blake said, we went around our hometown neighborhood and collected all the shoes, and we brought a wagon with us, and we got a wagon full of shoes.
I remember that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what you both are doing for all of these beautiful children in Haiti is such a blessing. And you both have the biggest hearts. And I know that comes from your mom and dad, because they also have the biggest hearts. And we're honored to call them family. They truly are our brother and sister. And you are also our kids because we love you both as much. And you both are going to do so much for this beautiful world. And I just see you both wow, moving mountains. And you already are, because those beautiful acts of kindness for these children in Haiti, wow. And at such a young age, it is, Blake, it is so inspiring what you and Caleb are doing. And I want to also go back just for a moment, because Caleb, I want to talk about your 3 beautiful intentions, and then we're going to share something really different with you guys today, because it's really cool that it's going to be able to help even more kids. So Caleb, tell me again your first word.
My first word was faith.
And that just melted our hearts when you said that, by the way, because you're right. This world needs so much faith right now, because as we talked about earlier, there are so many people that are lost or going through a lot of difficult or challenging times, not just in the United States or in Haiti, but around the world. So you're so correct that we need to put out more faith from our hearts, that all of our beautiful brothers and sisters around the world can receive that faith, right? To let them know a better day is coming, and they're going to get through this, and we're going to get through this together. So that was such a beautiful word that you chose. And you, as Marla said, you went right to that one. What was your second word again?
Spiritual.
Yes. And tell me what spiritual, I know it's a tough word, but I know you also understand it. How would you explain spiritual to someone that may not understand the word spiritual?
Just like believing in something.
That there's something out that there's something there, right?
Yeah.
That we're more than just, maybe we're more than just a body, right? That there's more to us.
Yeah.
Right, that we're always being guided, that there's, again, whether someone says God or the universe or the creator or the source, the spirit, whatever that is to anyone out there, that they know there is something always guiding us or guiding people to us, right? That we can all help. So that is such a beautiful explanation. And again, what was your third word?
Happiness.
Mm. And that you don't even have to explain, because that's exactly what the world needs right now, is that happiness, right? That we should all be happy, even though we're going through challenges, but it should never take us out of us all being happy, right? Because if we remember things happen for us, right, versus happening to us, because those things take us to the next place in our lives, and it makes us who we are. So we have to always be happy if we can. And again, I know we're tested, and sometimes things come in our path and try and take us out of our happiness. But when you said happiness, I know the world felt your happiness. And that is so beautiful, because you guys are just, wow, together.
They're bright lights, such bright lights. And you are inspiration to this world. And, we also, kindness is what I'm receiving from the two of you, aside from all the beautiful intentions that the two of you chose. I also feel the kindness from your hearts of the giving, to all the children and the people who need these shoes. And do you have something maybe to share, or a thought with other children on kindness, and the importance of doing and giving for others? Do you have a thought about that?
Yeah, I feel like you can always give back to people, and just even if you really don't have like a platform like Chances for Children or any of that, you can always start your own thing. And even if it's just like kids from like your school are helping out, or like from maybe like a sports team, or even your neighborhood, you can always still make a difference no matter how small it is, because it's still a difference.
Yes. Oh, that's so beautiful, Blake. That is so correct, right? A simple act of kindness. And even if it's you and Caleb just smiling at someone, or saying hi to anyone, young or old, opening the door, asking how your day is, right? Just that simple act of kindness can change someone's life, right? And that's so beautiful. That's just so beautiful. And oh my goodness. And I'm going to ask each of you to, I know Blake, you're a little older, and Caleb, it doesn't matter because age doesn't matter, but I'm going to ask Blake first. Blake, maybe to another child, another young man like you, how would you explain, or how would you tell them about the intention stick and what it can do for them, and how it's helped you in your own words?
To be honest, the intention stick just really like reminds you like of what's inside of it. So laughter and joy is one of mine. So pretty much if I'm like mad at somebody, or just like in a bad mood because of something happened, I can always just think about my intention stick and what's inside of it, and it can just cheer you up.
Oh my goodness, that's perfect. That was so right.
Yeah, the best explanation.
That you're right, because we're always being tested, and one of our friends or mom and dad, they can make us mad and upset, but we can either be upset the whole day, or you know what, forget that. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be laughter and joy, and I'm not going to let that bother me, right? It doesn't mean don't listen to mom and dad, but I'm still going to have fun, right? And that's so perfect. That was a great. And you asked Caleb.
Caleb, how about for you? How would you share the intention stick if one of your friends or another child saw it on you? How do you share with them what the intention stick means to you?
So at school, a lot of people noticed it, because usually, people usually when I'm talking to people, they usually look at me like around this area, and they're like, "What is that?" And I was like, this is my intention stick. And they were like, what's it for? And then I told them about it. And I said to them that I put 3 words in it that I really think are some true powerful words. And I told them what words I put in. And then they asked me why I put those words in. And I said, I explained what I said to you guys. And then I told them, I like this because I like this necklace because um when when I when I just don't believe in something, that just I think of the word I put in, faith, and then it just lifts me up and makes me believe.
My goodness. You filled me. You filled my heart and soul,
Oh,
right?
I know. Oh my God. Tell your mom and dad we're taking you over here so you can come live with us because you guys are amazing. And your mom and dad are like, please take them because we can have a little quiet time. So if they're watching this, but oh my goodness, Marla's right. You both are such beautiful bright lights. And Marla and I are going to share something with you, even though it hasn't been launched officially. But we have come up with a beautiful intention stick for all of the at-risk children around the world. So we're going to start talking to your mom and dad and talk to them about making sure we can get beautiful intention sticks to all the children, not just in Haiti, but around the world, because it's going to give, just like you already know, it's going to give those beautiful children that may be going through some very challenging times. And it's going to give them first hope, right? That a better day is coming, that we're going to get shoes and we're going to get clothing and education and shelter and everything that everyone in the world should have. But we're also going to not only give them that hope, it's going to allow them to have that same faith that you both have, and to let them know, like you both already know, that we love you, but we have to let these other kids and these beautiful people know that they are loved and that they do matter and that they do have purpose and they are just as important as anyone else in this world, and that these beautiful kids will grow up living a life of intention, because when they get older, like what you're doing already, and when you get older, those beautiful children are going to come back to help others that may be less fortunate, right? And that's those acts of kindness. That's what we're all brought here to do, whether it's simple, like you said, Blake, or it's huge.
Yeah.
But one thing is that we're doing this together, right? This is so special. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I can even just tell you both how much we love you and how much we love your parents, and that we are so grateful that you are here sharing both of your stories and what you're doing for High Tops for Haiti and all the kids in Haiti, and just that light and love that is just oozing out of both of you. Is there anything you both want to share before we end?
Before we end, I just wanted to say where you could donate shoes and even donations. So we're located in Phoenix, Arizona, and this year it's gonna be different since we're not able to like go around collect shoes. So we're gonna have a bin at multiple houses, and you could DM the Instagram of High Tops for Haiti, which is High Tops for Haiti, and you could say like that we have shoes to drop off, and we will let you know where the locations are. And our collection day starts on the 7th of August and goes all the way through Labor Day. So if you can drop off shoes throughout any time. And also we made a GoFundMe this year because people are like not able to like donate as many shoes because of what's going on, or they're not able to like ship them. So the GoFundMe is High Tops for Haiti, and it should be the first one to pop up, and it has this logo on it. Is like the yeah, that logo is like the picture on it, so you could tap on that one and
Yes.
donate there and help us reach our goal of $5,000 this year. And
That's amazing.
yeah, that's all we're doing. And you can also go on Instagram and follow C for C Haiti, which is Chances for Children, which which High Tops for Haiti is benefiting.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And guess what? We're going to share all of that on all of our social media sites. So others from not just here in Arizona, but around the world can also help. And then we're going to do some fun things with the new intention stick for all the children in Haiti and all of the children around the world. And
Yeah.
what Marla and I want you both to know is that you both are as important to the Tree of Life movement and the intention stick as Marla and I, because as you both know, this is about us collectively, right? We're all here in this world to help one another and to understand that we're all the same, that we are all brothers and sisters, right? We know there is no black, white, pink, yellow, brown, or there's no Christian, Jewish, Buddhist, Muslim. Our souls are all the same, and you both are the beautiful, perfect example of just love. And that's, oh, wow, we love you guys so much, and we love your mom and dad so much, and we can't wait to really see you, because we only can give you virtual hugs right now, because you know we're the big huggers, right? We're always hugging. And this is hard for all of us, because your mom and dad and you and Caleb are such huggers as well. So we're going to sign off. And anything?
Well, I would just say, if anyone who is part of the Tree of Life movement and is watching right now, if you can't get shoes to the homes where Blake is mentioning, then bring them to us and we'll get them over to Blake and Caleb.
Absolutely. Seriously, you can drop them off at our office. That's what family is for. And Caleb, do you want to end anything you want to say?
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you both for being here. And you're both brilliant, and you both are so courageous, and you are going to help so many in this world. And you stay true to your heart, which I know you both do, because your hearts are so big and have so much to give. And as Marla and I always sign off, we're sending you both and your mom and dad blessings and intentions of gratitude, light, and love. And we love you, we love you, we love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Have
Thank
such a
you.
good night. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.